The VAdio Show is brought to you by We Care Transport for Kids and Platforms Shoe Boutique.
Boy, you're sure in a hurt. You think you can treat me like dirt and then get away with it, honey. Well, you got another thing coming now.
Okay, what's the question?
What's the question? What do I think what is? What do I think love is?
What is love?
That's a complicated question, dude.
Love? That's a really deep question.
What I think love is, okay.
Oh man, that's a difficult one. You want a short answer? You don't want my answer to that.
You can't answer that question.
That's a hard question. I don't know.
I think love is when you actually want to put someone else before yourself.
Yeah, I think love is when you're like absolutely so infatuated with someone, you like can accept their flaws and whatever, and you like them for their flaws as well as the things that that are generally likable.
It can mean almost anything that brings joy or peace to your mind.
Complicated.
Hard work.
A feeling.
God.
Overrated.
I think love is undefinable.
Love is just too much to explain it in one sentence.
Stinks.
I have no idea.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to the People Show, the VAdio Show. And of course, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so we had to do an episode on it, right? So the name of this episode is Love Is? Question mark. We did it like that because I don't think a lot of people know exactly what love is. Seems like it's going extinct these days. So I got a few couples and a couple single folks here. See if we can figure this thing out. So I'm gonna first of all introduce you all. These are the Gregorys, Kia and Ricky. These are the Thorntons, Tim and Consuela. This is my girl, Sherry. Sherry, what's your last name? Morris? Sherry Morris. TJ, you want your whole name out or you got one? Okay. TJ. And this right here is the wind beneath my wings, Vandalette Denise Lucas. Oh yeah, I'm using your middle name today. I'm feeling fancy, I'm gonna act brand new. So, okay, now the first question that we're gonna have, of course, is the show title, which is Love Is. And I want y'all to answer what love is to you. It seemed, once I started thinking about it, it seemed a little more complicated than I thought. So, I mean, whoever wants to start, we'll just go around. You want to know, I think of all people that know what love is, you should. I'm going to get back to you last. I'm going to say the best for last. No, baby, you hold on. You hold on. Go ahead, Ricky.
Okay. What love is to me is my wife, Kia. With that being said is, you know, a lot of people come out and say, you know, I'm in love with this person, I'm in love with this person, that person. As soon as they start dating other people, they're in love with that person.
Mm-hmm.
That's lust. When you're in love with somebody, that means you'll give that person your last dime. You'll be with that person through sickness and health. Battle through the rough times, bad times, trust, honesty. You do anything at all and you get the person your last. That's what love is. And I didn't experience that until I met this one right here beside me.
And how old are you?
I am 36.
That's a long time. You never experienced that?
Yes, but it was lust. It wasn't love.
Okay.
Love is the reason why I'm married to one beside me.
We're going to get back into that whole subject. Kia, what you got to say? Don't try to trump him this time.
I can't trump that. To me, love has no limitations.
Mm-hmm.
It's good and bad, goes through pain, suffering, good times, bad times. But when I found Rick, I knew that was what I needed, completeness. Of course, we can love, lust, fall in love, but it's the best feeling when you love someone and they love you back.
Yeah.
You can't replace that.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't do anything to replace the one that I have. But when I was younger, I did not know what love was.
Yeah.
But it's the best feeling in the world, and it makes you feel alive.
Yeah, and you can't miss it when it happens. Yeah, you can't miss it. The Thorntons. Whichever one of y'all want to tell me what love is to y'all first.
Okay, I'm going to speak first.
Okay.
That's why I'm going to say that's what love is, because he lets me be me. A person that will let you be yourself and not try to hold you back from anything, everything that you want to do. That, to me, is everything that love is. You can be yourself, they can be themselves through good times and bad times. And if you'll start for that person, when they have all the money in the world, you do everything with them, that is what love is. And with us, that's what we've done. We've been through the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, and we're still here together.
How long y'all been together?
We've been together 20 years.
Gosh almighty. Okay. All right. That's love. These people can make fast 2 years. What you say, Tim?
I think you took my answer a little earlier when you said that love is God.
Yeah, okay.
Love is God, love is life. And when I see this lady sitting beside me, I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. 20 years ago, you know, so, and we've been, you know, been together, married going on 15 years, together for 20 years. And I just know that, you know, probably the second date, I knew that this was the one for the rest of my life.
Wow. I'm gonna let you elaborate on that second date thing too. We got to talk about that. That was a date right there. Sherry?
I would say all of what they said. I'm still looking for that. Haven't found it.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for that. Haven't got there yet. So, but I mean, I think it should be you should be able to talk to each other, communicate, compromise. There's no, you know, it's basically equal on both sides.
Yeah.
All the way around. So I can't talk y'all answers.
Okay. What you say, TJ?
God, family.
Okay.
You know, family. It's love, hate, but it's always love.
Right.
Love is overall.
You're gonna protect each other at any cost anyway.
I mean, for real, like what they have is nice. But I don't have that.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I can't speak on that.
That's why I asked you. And see, I figured the singles would have something different. You know what I mean? But right now, you would say family is the biggest thing. Okay. Now,
Can I speak on something?
Yeah, go ahead.
One thing I want to say about family is like when I got with this beautiful woman beside me, I always dreamed about having like the whole perfect family. And I was big on family because growing up and stuff like that, I was like, man, I want this big family when I get married and everything. And when we did get married, when both our families did come together, it was a beautiful thing. It was like it was meant to be. And I was like, wow, God has really answered all my, you know, prayers and everything.
Because when you marry somebody, you marry their family too. Yes, sir. They're going to be at the cookout. You can believe that.
One thing, if the family don't get along,
yes,
it might not
probably.
work. If the family get along, and your moms, and your dads, and everybody get along, it's a beautiful thing.
Keep that in mind for the future there, TJ. Vandalette, what you got to say there? But first of all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you feel as good as you look? I just want to ask you that first. Okay, baby, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna lay it on thick today. Go ahead.
You know, I understand that love is going to vary per person.
Yeah.
It's your perception of what that is to you. It has different languages. It comes in all different forms. Everything that Ricky, Kia, Consuela, Tim said, all of that is love in itself. I've pretty much experienced what they've just shared. And I can agree 110%. Love to me, honestly, I don't think I really experienced that until I did get with you.
Don't you be laying it on.
That
Okay.
of your show. But you did allow me to express myself or look inwardly to let that vulnerable side of me come out. Yeah, it's pretty much everything what they said. I can't.
No, it's cool. That's what's up.
Reiterate it enough.
I feel good about myself.
You should. You should. But you know, it's supportive, it's patient, it's kind, it's gentle. It doesn't hurt. It's always there, and inviting. Like pretty much.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. Now I'm gonna wrap it right here because I was gonna try to pull more out you. We're gonna go to commercial break. When we come back, I want to talk to the singles a little bit about quality control when it comes to men and women that are out here in 2015. We'll see you after the break. Don't touch that dial. I'm coming to your house.
A message from one of our proud sponsors.
We Care Transport for Kids offers parents a safe, community-trusted, and reliable children's transportation service. We Care transports kids to and from school and on to other after-school activities such as aftercare, tutoring lessons, sports, and other enrichment programs. We also have wheelchair vans for transporting children with special needs. So if you're in need of a reliable and affordable door-to-door service, give us a call. We Care is not just a name, it's what we do.
A message from one of our proud sponsors.
Your shoe experience awaits. Platform Shoe Boutique and the Gentleman's Closet is your place for quality, high fashion, and trendy shoes. Located at 9622 Warwick Boulevard in the Hilton Shopping Center in Newport News. Check us out at platformsboutique.net. Platforms is your holiday VIP spot, specializing in VIP parties and private showings. We closed the boutique down just for you. Like us on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Shop online at our online store, platformsboutique.net.
Hey there, lonely hearts. When it comes to dating, do you feel like this?
I can't date him. He's my friend. No, we're just friends.
I mean, she's cool, but I don't really think of her like that.
He's my friend.
I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of weird, man.
If so, then disharmony.com is the site for you. We make it our business to set you up with your mortal enemy. Are you a Democrat? Well, we'll set you up with one of our finest Republicans. Are you a Blood? Then let one of our Crips walk into your life. Huge Cowboys fan? Then you'll love our most adamant, wait, can we say Redskins now? Well, Washington fans. Don't just take it from us. Listen to one of our satisfied customers.
She shot me more times than 50 Cent, but she's hot.
He's a complete douche. I love him.
Why like someone you like when you can like someone you fight? Disharmony.com.
Love never felt so good.
Black.
She shot me in the back. I can't feel my toes.
Nah, man, I don't date my friends. They're like your friends.
I'm still rolling.
What do I think love is? I think it's one of the, probably the strongest feeling that you would ever have in your life.
Part of it's chemical in the brain. When you kiss someone or something, chemicals get released in the brain and help produce happiness.
I tried it. Trust me.
What is love?
What is love?
What do you think love?
Destiny.
Destiny?
Yeah.
Love is destiny.
I think love is when you share an opinion with somebody and that you like each other.
Part of it is how long you can get along with a person and how well you can live with other people and how much you like the other person.
I think it involves respect. It's part of it. And maybe an emotional connection.
I think it's an uncontrollable force that none of us can stop.
But no, love is definitely an agreement that's otherworldly. There's definitely something magical about it.
You know, love can be a lot of things. I mean, it's really a connection between two people that care about each other.
I guess the greatest affection that you can show somebody and show them that you really care about them.
Disinterested benevolence. Not disinterested in as in, I'm not interested in you. More like there's nothing in it for the one who is loving.
So you want me to carry on? Okay, well, love is a decision. Love is a commitment.
There's the Corinthians verse, love is patient, love is kind, love is not envy, love is not boast, it's not self-seeking, all those things. So it's kind of my definition, I guess.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, no fights broke out yet, but we still talking about love. This is the VAdio show. And the next subject I want to talk about is gender roles. Now, when it comes to gender roles, if you don't understand what that is, the whole objective of the gender role is who does what in the relationship. And I mean, y'all can even talk about it too, because y'all may have your own concept of what you feel like the man should do, the woman should do, or if you feel like, it shouldn't even operate like that. How do y'all feel about gender roles? Anybody, somebody, everybody scream.
I'm
okay.
Say for myself.
Okay.
I'm more of the old school.
Mm-hmm.
The man take care of the house, the man takes care of the financial aspects of the house, and the woman actually takes care of the house. The house is always clean, you cooking dinner. I mean, if this is what you want from him. You want him to make sure you have a roof. Well, if you're going to give me a roof, I need to make sure that roof is clean.
And y'all got married how long ago?
15 years now.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Not just messing with you.
You got dirty clothes, I'm going to wash them. Because
okay.
I want you to be able to go to work. I don't want you going to work with dirty clothes on. You not being taken care of. Somebody out there in that street see you. Oh, he dirty. Let me take him home and wash him up in there.
Got you. The only person washing things up around here. I ain't mad at that.
So you can take care of me.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
That's good. That works.
Well, I guess I'd say that me and my wife is from more of a newer tradition. My wife likes to see her money. I like to see my money. We both know how much we make. We bring to the table. And what we'll do is basically, I'll take on, the bills that I feel that majority of the bills, and she'll pay what she needs to pay. We bring it all together, but she still got her money to do what she want to do.
Okay.
She work hard for it. And I'm not trying to take nothing. We know what we need to take care of. We save for what we need to. We know what we've been planning. But at the end of the day, if she wants to go out and go shopping, whatever.
Right.
That's her money.
So the money's in the pot. It ain't like y'all got separate things to take care of and separate. But she has also a part of that pot is her spending money. That's another bill that we add to this. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. I'm gonna need one of them funds, baby. Oh, okay. What if Daddy need a new pair of shoes, though?
And I'm gonna contribute to that.
Okay.
Take it back off of Rick. What I love the most for me, I'm old school and new school.
Yeah.
So being single for so long, of course I had my own house. I was able to cook, clean, do whatever I want to go as I please. Being married, and Rick, before he married me, was also that person who could cook, clean, do whatever he needed to do. Well, going into the house with two people who can do everything, we had to decide who's going to do that, who's going to do that. So we like to share it, but from time to time I still like to make him feel like he's the king of the house. As a gentleman,
make him feel like,
And, I like to still make him feel, come bring him something to eat, let him eat first before the kids, say prayer at the grades and etc. But it's fun. It makes me feel like I'm still the role of the wife.
How you feel about that, Vandelette? About the gender roles?
We don't have specific roles for the household in general.
We like the wonder friends or something.
Yeah, but what tends to happen is I gravitate to more what I prefer and like to do, and vice versa. You do the same.
It's more of a teamwork type of thing. I know what position you play the best, and I let you play it. I don't step in that.
However, if I need help at any time, I know I can call on you, and you're there.
It's more of we do a teamwork type of deal. We've always functioned as a team.
But I know my strong areas as well as yours, so we function in those areas with no problem. If at some point there is an issue, it's communicated, and then we take care of it. You step in where I'm not as strong, and vice versa.
I like how you operate. You do a good job.
Sure, meeting someone and then going into a relationship with that. How do you, I guess, break down who is financially responsible for what, or should it be a breakdown?
Now this boyfriend?
No, you're going into a relationship.
Deeper. Okay. I mean, who will take that?
Say you go in with that to the divide?
Well, for me, I think that before being married and going into the relationship, the person that you're dating, they know what they want to do for you, and you learn that early on, like in the first 6 months, what they're willing to do. If you know you've been dating someone, this is for the single women, if you've been dating someone for 6 months to a year and he won't pay for your gas bill, he won't buy you dinner, he won't do this and he won't do that, he's not going to do nothing when he's with you.
And you sound like the side chick, for real.
Because he has not allowed himself to want to take care of you, and you have not made him feel that he should take care of you. So when you get into that relationship and you already know where a relationship is supposed to go, it can go 50-50. It could go where he's the breadwinner and you're the submissive party. Whatever the case may be, you got to know who your mate is. Once you know who your mate is, then the relationship can build from there.
It matters what type of person you're dealing with, to how that arrives.
And your expectations that you set for each other from the beginning. You'll know.
And speaking of that, because this is going to be our last segment. So much we need to talk about with this. But one main thing I want to touch on real quick, but it would be, so like you said, we got to know your mate. It seems like these days women, cry about not being able to find a good man and vice versa, but we seem to be chasing people who don't know who they are. How do we deal with ourselves first? Maybe that's the part of our love issues. Is there a method of that? Do we check ourselves? This is a question. Do we check ourselves first, or do we get with people and just be like, everybody's messed up, but the common denominator is you show up whenever these people is messed up. So, I mean, do we check ourselves? I'm just trying to find a solution to this love thing.
I would say yes. I think you need to reevaluate. And just as time goes by, things change. people change, yourself changes.
Yeah.
So I think you would reevaluate, reassess yourself as well. And if something's not going right, make sure you're not the denominator of it. So I would say yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Because I got 2 more questions and then we'll close it out.
I think that like Michael Jackson said, you gotta
beat it.
Look in the mirror.
Go ahead.
In the mirror.
Yeah, true.
You gotta love yourself first.
Right. Yeah.
You can't. If you're not in love with yourself, then you're not gonna love anyone else. Then it's gonna be pretty much impossible for someone to love you. So you always gotta look in the mirror and check yourself first.
True. Anybody? Okay, I got 2 more questions, and one would, cause y'all are single, I have to ask this a little different than I asked y'all. When it comes to love or whatever you want to call it that you're looking for out there, what are your frustrations or what are you enjoying right now? If it's nothing, tell me what you're frustrated about this search for love out here. What's an issue in the streets today? This day and age. Please, TJ, you got it on your mind. Let me hear it. Your major frustration.
TJ needs something to think, so let me take this over.
Okay.
My frustration is men, they're not honest. There's a lot of men out here that are married, and I used to be there to tell you, I'm married and you make the decision.
They don't take marriage serious no more. I really want to talk about the book.
So that's hard because at times, I guess they've been so long with their wife or mates or whatever that the wife is not missing time or the husband's not missing time, so they're always with you. That's one issue that we're having. Another one that I find is that, again, they're not honest. They want you to do everything because they know what you have. And I do a lot of bobbing and weaving. Okay, so you go to the don't answer list. Some people don't have that, but I do because nowadays you can't tell nobody, no thank you, I'm all right. Because next thing you know, you're going to be called out your name and all this other stuff.
Right. That's pretty much the top of the list there. TJ, I know you got something, man. What you mad about?
I can date people. I can date and hang out with, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that I want to be single.
Yeah.
But, like we're having this discussion right now because there's so much nonsense out here that you got to deal with.
Yeah.
But, alright, you want a story?
Yes.
I'm in the parking lot, sitting there talking, chopping it up with somebody, and a couple females walked past, right? And they were talking about some guy who just tried to talk to one of them. And the girl said, I can't believe he tried to holler at me and he riding on factories. Wow. Alright, so I just laughed about it, but that's what you're dealing with. And I'm not saying that these were bad looking people, like they...
Right, but the mentality is
exactly
toward the pieces.
So,
not the fact that he's not riding, he's riding on factories.
He's riding on factories. I think the dude was in the Altima or something like that. Like
a decent car.
A cool car. Like, but he's riding on factories.
Oh my God. Yeah, he good. Alright, I'm gonna move on because I don't want us to cut out our time frame. Married people. I really wanted to touch on the subject of divorce. I don't see any of y'all, especially not me, ever getting divorced. Okay? But I want to hear, because I'm sure you've heard about it, what do you think is the way to stay from getting divorced? And why do you think a lot of people are getting divorced these days? Why isn't marriage taking it serious anymore?
People get married real fast. That's why you get divorced real fast. That's how that happens.
Not knowing the person?
They're not taking the time to really get to know that person and not really taking the time to let that person get to know them.
Yeah.
There's certain attributes about that person that they like. Okay, so this is going to be my wife.
Right.
She cooks. So that's my wife. That would be my husband. Him saying that he...
Yeah, go further than a good man.
Not because I'm strong, because I'm independent. If he could not work today, I could still take care of us, and he knows that. So it's other things about the person you have to know. But that's not what they do. Oh, she's working, I'm working, we good. We both make good money, we both got nice clothes. that's not all that makes a marriage. You're going to have times both of you going to be hungry. You're not going to know how those lights going to stay on. If you're not willing to do that, and you have to know that from the beginning, that this is a woman that if the lights get turned off today, she's not going to leave me in this house in this dark. We're going to be in the dark together with a candle burning. And that's how we're going to eat. That's what we're going to do. That's what you have to have. And that's not what anybody is about. They're just so happy to say, I got a husband, girl. I got married. Knowing this man just got out of marriage. He's been married 4 times. What is about him that had him married 4 times that you think that you probably want? We gotta get to know that first. And a lot of people don't, or they're not willing to do the work to get to know them first. And they're not, when they get into marriage, they're not willing to do the work that it takes to keep that marriage. Even with trust issues. People breaking your trust. Are you strong enough to be able to build that trust back with that person again? They don't know that. They don't take the time to get to know that. Just, I'm married. And that's the end of it. So value in marriage in itself is what's going to make it last, and that's what's the most important thing. And that's why marriages, a lot of them don't last, because they're not being valued.
Got you. That's good.
I totally agree with her. And just to piggyback off of her, keep family out of your business. A family that prays together, stay together, and that does not always mean that second family.
Right, the whole. Mama and they coming down here. Right.
They might be praying for you to break up.
Yes. They may be praying for totally different things.
Remember, you know, as we all stated earlier, growth. You know, relationship grows. You build a foundation. You work hard at it. You work hard to stay in love. You work hard to be in love. And you just love one another, and you try to figure out a way how to keep it together.
Awesome. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The lack of commitment. A lot of people surprisingly go into a marriage with the idea that if this doesn't work, I can just get out. You know, they had no intentions on doing the work that it requires to keep the marriage together. So commitment is something that we have very little examples of, honestly. Especially with the celebrities, they off again, on again, turbulent relationships.
It's a microwave society. Anything is replaceable these days.
We just don't have the examples of our great grandmothers and grandfathers who were married 50, 60 years. You know, we lack that. You know, we do. Beauty that plays a part.
Beauty does fade. After I'm not fine no more, you're going to stay around, baby. I'm fine right now, that's going to change now. Well, y'all, look, this was Love Is, and I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about love and what I think love is. I think God is love, and that's a serious thing. So we should take love serious. I think we'd have a better world. People treat each other much better. We wouldn't have as much wars, much people wilding out in neighborhoods and people getting arrested if love was more prevalent in our communities and amongst each other. If we loved each other, we treat each other much better. And that's not just in marriage. That's not just with single people. That's just us people as general. So let's try to spread a little more love. It ain't a corny thing, because I'm not a corny brother, and I love all y'all. This is the VAdio show, and I love y'all. This is Love Is.
Wardrobe provided by Upscale Men's Fashion. Soundmasters.
you know the VAdio show is all about uplifting the community. And what makes a better and stronger community than strong businesses and organizations? Now, last year we did the billboard campaign, which was awesome. We had 16 local businesses and organizations, and they were able to get major visibility on the highway. But we want to do something much better this year. Since everyone has a New Year's resolution, we want to make this year the best year of your life. We want to give a gift to the community and wrap this bus. Now, we have about 15 of these promos on the back of HRT buses around, and they do great. But there's nothing better than seeing a fully wrapped bus that you've never seen before. Not only a bus that you've never seen before, but a bus that's riding with 28 to 30 local businesses and organizations on the side, getting major visibility, major promo, and this is a billboard that moves. We really look forward to hearing from you. Only a few slots left. So get in contact with us through social networking or email. However you got to do it, get in contact, because this won't be lasting long. These spots will go fast. So come on and take this ride with us, and let's show this community exactly what we can do.
What happens to a dream deferred?
When a cat take your money, he don't leave no roadmap.
Biology is just great. And yesterday I dissected something that looked just like you.
Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun?
Do you know what this money means to me? Do you know what this money can do for us?
Negroes invade Clybourne Park.
Or does it fester like a sword, then run?
Money is life, mama.
Looks like the youngest is moving on up a little higher. Bless God.
For a raisin in the sun. Coming to Willett Hall in Portsmouth, Virginia for 2 spectacular shows. March 14th at 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Doors will open at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Show times 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. March 14th, 2015. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster, Ticketmaster.com, Willett Hall box office, Willett-Hall-Portsmouth.com. 3701 Willett Drive in Portsmouth, Virginia for Lauren Hansberry. A raisin in the sun.
And this is Hampton Road's very own R&B singer, Ramonta Allen. Don't forget to get there early for the pre-party starring myself and my band. Party starts at 2:30 and 7:30, so don't be late.
It's presented by Special Arrangement with Samuel Finch Incorporated. Directed by Marlon Highgrave.
Thanks for being here with us for the second annual Heartbeat Gala.
Right, well, I just want to ask you all, why did you all come out tonight?
We came out to have a good time and to support the Heart Foundation. Being a nurse, I know how important it is to support heart disease.
Well, we came out in support of heart disease. We know it's an important day about spreading awareness about heart disease, and we came to show support.
Everyone, good evening. I welcome you all to the second annual Heartbeat Gala. My name is Kimberly Wimbish, the founder and CEO of KMK Productions.
Well,
Well, I had the opportunity to come last year for their first annual gala, and my grandmother was supposed to come with me, but she wasn't able to make it, and unfortunately 2 days later she ended up passing away from heart disease. So it was very important to me to come back this year and just have her in spirit with us, sitting at the table like she was supposed to do last year.
This is Trevor Lucas with the VAdio Show, and I'm here with the beautiful Miss Trendy. Miss Trendy, now we're here for the Heart Health. This is the Heartbeat Gala. I want to know, I know why I'm here. I want to know why you're here today.
Okay, I'm here to assist you, co-hosting with the VAdio Show. And also because heart disease really hits home for me. My brother died of a heart attack. I have a heart problem, SVT. My mom had a defibrillator put on her heart. My uncle died of a heart problem. So heart disease is serious in my family and in the black community as well. So this is a big thing for me. So I support this 100%.
This event was especially important to us just because, you know, as young African American men, heart disease is a killer amongst us all.
This is Trendy, and we're here with the VAdio Show at the 2nd annual Heartbeat Gala. And I'm here with
Mr. Perks.
Hi, Mr. Perks. How are you?
How you doing?
Fine. What brings you here this afternoon?
Well, working with Parker Media here with the filming, but definitely supporting the cause here. Got my little red pocket square. I ain't have too much red, so.
You look nice.
You look great.
No, you look great too.
Thank you.
This is Trendy, and we're here with the VAdio Show. We're here at the 2nd annual Heartbeat Gala, and I'm here with
Abyss, Latanya Wallace.
Okay, and what brings you here tonight?
Well, Abu Unity Foundation has teamed up with KMK Productions, and we came together to bring awareness and advocacy to the Hampton Roads area about heart disease and heart health awareness, especially with our community, the African American community, because it impacts us so much. So I'm out here to support my sister, my partner in the community, my PNC, Kimberly Wimbish, and her vision with the 2nd annual Heartbeat Gala.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trevor Lucas once again, and this is the VAdio Show, and we're at the Heartbeat Gala, the 2nd annual, and I'm here with Miss Kim Wimbish.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a lovely event.
Yes.
I don't know how you still standing. You've been doing a lot. You've been calling your name everywhere.
All night.
All night. I know how it goes.
It's beautiful, though. I love it.
Yeah.
It's exciting and it's fulfillful. And we changed lives tonight.
Yes.
And everyone came out. It was good networking. It was very powerful and entertaining. So I'm just happy about that situation, to have everyone come out dressed in red in support of heart disease on National Go Red for Women Day.
Yes,
we basically branded this event, and we have made a ground stepping stone in the Hampton Roads community, doing something different in support of our good cause as well.
You moved the crowd by actually doing something very purposeful.
Yes.
And you've been doing this.
Yes, it was very purposeful, and it was meant to be. It was a lot of survivors here of all ages, you know, so we were just happy to have everyone to come out. It was just happy.
We were happy to be here, and we're going to be at the 3rd annual and however many more that you do, okay?
We pray with God and His good spirit.
Yes,
and then we will continue to have many more. It was just a great celebration. I thank you all for supporting us from the brunches to here today, and just allowing us to be able to come out and have a good time in red on a Friday evening.
Yes.
People came to eat dinner as a community, as one, to support a good cause. So I just appreciate that support from Hampton Roads, and we will continue to do these things and other things in the community.
Yes, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you hear KMK Productions, I'm going to need you to show up, all right? This is the Heartbeat Gala. This is Trevor Lucas. This is Miss Kim Wimbish, and we'll holler at you. Y'all take care of your heart and take care of your family, all right?
Ah, love. While it may not be what makes the world go round, it is what makes the ride worthwhile. Maybe that's why billions of people throughout the centuries have seen fit to dedicate an entire day to grand gestures of romance. With Valentine's Day, the only holiday best celebrated in pairs. For all its popularity, history doesn't give us any guarantees as to the origins of Valentine's Day. But we do know it contains vestiges of the early Christian church and ancient Rome. The association between mid-February and romance goes back to a pagan festival known as Lupercalia, likely honoring either Lupa, the she-wolf of Rome who suckled Romulus and Remus, or Faunus, their god of fertility. The festivities began with an animal sacrifice. Then the ritualistic slapping of young women with strips of the animal's skin and blood to bestow fertility for the coming year. In the 5th century, perhaps in an effort to Christianize the pagan festival, Pope Gelasius declared February 14th as St. Valentine's Day. As for the real St. Valentine, there were reportedly several canonized by the Church. Legend has it that one St. Valentine, a defiant Roman priest, lived during the 3rd century AD under Emperor Claudius II. Claudius was an ambitious ruler. His battles required vast armies of men to abandon their young families for long periods of time, resulting in a military that was half-hearted and homesick. So determined was Claudius to stop love from sapping the will of his armies, he banned marriages altogether. Father Valentine thought the ban unjust and defied the emperor, continuing to marry young lovers in secret. The emperor eventually caught on to the priest's actions, arrested him, and sentenced him to death. It is believed that young couples he had secretly wed would visit his cell, passing him flowers and notes through the bars as symbols of their gratitude. The story continues that the condemned Father Valentine fell in love with his jailer's daughter. On February 14th, the day he was executed, it is said he passed the young girl a note. It was signed, "From your Valentine." A tradition was born. Cupid, the winged matchmaker, started out as the Roman god of love, inspired the image of cherubs for Christians, and is now a favorite of card makers and mass marketers. Our modern Valentine's Day, removed from its religious and pagan past, has evolved into one of the most celebrated holidays on the calendar. On average, Americans shower their loved ones with 180 million roses, red ones naturally, and almost 36 million heart-shaped boxes of candy. Not to mention all those cards, dinners, and diamonds. All told, the holiday brings in almost $14 billion annually, giving retailers plenty to love as well. But if you're worried that you can't afford to treat your loved one properly next Valentine's Day, take heart. The poets were right. Love is really all you need.
How romantic.